Hey, how are you, everybody? Hey, they turned the mic settings up so we can't yell as loud now.
Is that a good
Adjusted
thing?
that. Yeah. Well, let me get you up there. Say something, Holly. There. And then, yeah.
You always tell me to be quiet. Not
Okay,
to
that's
say
good.
Something.
Rocky Burgess,
Check,
the
check,
one and
1,
only.
2,
Looks
check,
like.
check.
Okay, we look good. We'll fade the music out. It's the Boone Show back after a lengthy hiatus.
Yeah, we
Since
actually
before
got
Christmas.
snow though.
Yeah,
which is
we did
good,
get
not
snowed
just
out.
Ice.
Rocky Burgess, our guest today, is the most postponed guest we've ever had. Yeah, I think it's been 4 times we've had to postpone
wow.
him. A couple of times due to weather. One time he was out on a call. And today, he waltzes in here
So-
15 minutes late. But it's
listen, I reciprocate.
yes, you do, because you listen.
You postpone me, I postpone you.
But you know what? He always shows up.
Yeah.
He always
I would have
shows
loved
up.
to have had him on last week, but Holly wouldn't let us get in the building.
No.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
I
There's
wondered
these things
myself.
called
She said-
Because I was like, that'd be
Liability.
good news, about all the ice and everything. We could have really served the community.
I think so too.
Yeah, well, there's these things called procedures that sometimes
And
I am not
liability.
allowed to. Yep, I'm not allowed to break.
What
gotta
are
think
we
it's
going
You're
to
the director. What do you mean?
I got to think
Yeah,
of
it's
the
your
school.
your
This is
show
your show.
and everything. This is for the community. This is why we're here.
All right, let's focus on our guests.
Okay, yeah. How you doing, Rocky?
I'm peachy. How
Mayor
about
of
yourself?
Williamston. You
For 3 more years, and then I'm done.
yes,
Yeah.
Actually, 2 years, 11 months.
and I saw that Facebook post that said for everybody not even to suggest to you
Nope. And if
to
you
run
write me
again.
and I happen to get elected by write-in, I will not serve.
Well, this past time you didn't even really run. You didn't have a
I
campaign,
didn't have any opposition this past time, and I didn't want to do it this last time.
but you were like, well, if I
But
win,
I still got to live here in town.
Yeah.
My wife and my kids, we're all here in town, so I have I guess a little bit of a responsibility to make sure that everything keeps up and running, and the hard work we put in the past 5 years don't just go to pot.
yeah, we don't want any
Succession
pot in
plan.
Williamston. That would be
I
a
don't have
bad
a
thing.
succession plan, believe it or not.
Yeah, you need- well,
we're
you got
recruiting
what-
great candidates all over Williamston. The only requirement, you must be a Williamston resident, and you got to be able to breathe. I
There
can
you
help
go.
you with the rest.
Wow, I've only got 1 out of 2.
There you
That's all
go.
it takes.
And I do breathe. So,
The other one's fairly important.
Yeah.
Resident.
Well, you
Yeah.
know, though, you've worked really hard.
I have.
To get-
Actually, it's not just me. I've got a great staff that
Yes.
really they make me shine. But I've got a really, really good, hardworking staff that I can depend on, and they make me, myself, my council, they make all of us look good.
That's right. That's right. And that's important. But you know what? And I've heard this so many times that you have to have a strong leader to come in
You do.
and have a vision and
That's the
execute the
biggest
vision.
thing. I think
right?
Blake Sanders. That's his thing. He always says the mayor's job is to create the vision.
That's right. That's right.
I kind of
And
feel
you
like
have to set the example too, Rocky.
yeah,
That's important.
That's true. Because it's not uncommon to see me on the backhoe or trackhoe or
yeah.
Or at every event.
yeah. That's only because there's nobody can tell me no. So and I like playing with equipment. So
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
hey, that's a win, right?
I see you in a lot of other pictures too, like the one Holly sent me today.
Yeah.
Some compromising.
You know,
I'll have to share it
Blonde-haired
with you,
wig.
Rocky.
Oh yeah.
but I tell you had some fun this past weekend.
We had a blast this past week. Oh yeah. Cigar and the wig. You gotta
That's
love
right. That's
See,
right.
you're not running again, so you can do all this stuff. and
Say
it
what I wanna
doesn't
say?
Matter. Yeah, yeah.
it. Better not say what I want to say here, right?
Yeah, not here.
Okay.
We can't, can't do any politics. I wish we could. I
We'll
wish
keep
we
it G
could.
rated.
Yeah, there you go.
No, we had a really, really good time this weekend. We had first we had a sleet fall. It wasn't a snowfall. It was a sleet fall. Closed school for about a month or so.
It seemed like
Seemed like it.
We had a really good time playing in the sleet. And then this last one was a really good snowfall, something we hadn't had in probably a decade.
Gosh, it's been a while.
It seems like it. And then local tradition, this is what we do. We all gather at the hill at Palmetto Middle School, and Palmetto High School,
School.
rather, sorry. The whole Tri-City area gets together. This time it happened on Sunday. Saturday we kind of went out there, and it was terrible wind and about 40 below zero, it seemed like. So hundreds of thousands of people showed up out there
On
the
Sunday.
hill.
I saw the pictures.
And y'all did, like somebody provided hot dogs, right?
Yep. So we did three things that was going on. Blake and I invited everybody out to the hill. One year, it's been a long time ago, the school district had the Williamston Police Department run everybody off. I guess it was liability. I'm not sure why.
Probably. Your wife
Probably.
would probably know.
Probably.
School
Well, she wasn't on the
property,
board.
see, yeah.
She wasn't on the board at that time. So, in order to remedy that, I put our police department on restriction, so they weren't allowed to drive unless it was an emergency, which worked out really well. So if the district did call, they'd have to go out there and send Seth, I guess, to go run everybody off, and then there would have been a mutiny. And so it just
Seth would have got on that
it
one of
worked.
those, and he would have slid down.
he probably would have. It wasn't sanctioned by the district,
Right.
but we as taxpayers love that property. We
Yep.
love that hill, and if it snows, by God, we're going to be on it. So that's what we did. We got together. We had Blake and I put together a plan. All the churches were canceling their service, so we had about a 10-15-minute church service with a live hymnal. I tried to pass the offering plate, but was stopped on that. They didn't know where to send the funds to, and Blake said, probably not a good idea. So we did not actually take up any money, but we had a good time of fellowship with the Tri-City area. All three mayors came out. We had the first ever mayor's race, I'm proud to say. Williamston came in first.
Was that the one where you basically destroyed your tailbone?
The second time.
Oh, that was the second
I'd already fell at the office and destroyed it the first
I
time.
saw
Yes.
both. I was trying to
Yeah.
pull that audio today, but I didn't get a chance.
The second
the
one-
laughing in both of them.
Oh, yeah.
Was that your daughter?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
She,
what I
she's
thought.
looking for a place to live, by the way. She got her eviction notice served that evening. She laughed before I ever hit the ground. Did you notice that?
Yes.
And she's hollering, pimp down, pimp in distress, bye. And I was like, what is that? And so I ended up watching Friday After Last. Have y'all seen that movie?
Oh, a long time ago.
It is hilarious.
Yeah.
And especially to the point when you
That's where she got it? I thought she was too young for that.
I did too. And it's rated like R. I'm like, where did you hear that? Apparently, they use those phrases on TikTok.
Yes, they probably
And
do.
so they kind of, she's heard that phrase before, and she thought it'd be funny to holler, pimp down, pimp in distress. Had no
Wiped
idea what it
out.
meant.
Oh, my God.
So we
Yes.
had that, and then we had lollipops came in and brought in hot chocolate, coffee,
Oh,
a few things. It was great. I think they had like a couple hundred servings. And then Rick Sanders brought in 110 hot dogs, the mayor of
West
West
Pelzer,
Pelzer.
just elected.
He came
mayor.
in last, by the way. Yeah, we got two new mayors of the
Yeah.
Tri-City area. One of the very first things that we did once they got sworn in and they took over their respective cities, we met up at Autech. We sat around a conference table, pulled out our schedules, and started working. How can we work together?
I love
How
it.
can we not have events on the same day,
Love
step
it.
on people's toes?
Love it.
And we're all really, really good friends, and they all looked at me and says, we're going to depend on you now to help guide us. I said, I'll be happy to give you information, everything that I know. You're welcome to do with it what you want. If you got a problem, call me, ask me. I'll tell you how to handle it. You can put that in the trash can or hurt my feelings a bit. So I didn't have anybody to help me with that whenever I came in as mayor.
Right.
So I had to learn the hard way. If I can help somebody else, I certainly want to do that. And Pelzer and West Pelzer both have a ton of potential. Not that Williamston's outshining them or anything, but we are a little bit bigger municipality, and I'm the longest serving mayor, believe it or not.
figure.
Really?
So got a little bit of experience, not a lot.
Well, that's cool.
But we had a
And,
great day snow sledding and stuff like that.
When he went down and, over the curb.
The
on
curve's
that-
what
Yeah.
gets you.
Yeah, he, boy, you would have thought some wild animal was in distress somewhere.
I'm
It was
glad that
just-
Chase was there to extend a hand to help me get up.
Yeah.
If not, I'd probably still be laying in the Palmetto High School parking lot.
He's like, that was rough. But yeah, you went the furthest. So
Yep.
yeah,
And the
good
fastest.
job there.
Yep.
Good job. All right, there's so many things we want to talk about. A few things that are kind of off the main list I wanted to talk about. We already talked about the falls. Not that there's waterfalls, him falling.
Oh yeah.
Yes. I had a question that goes back to December, actually. When you lit the Christmas tree, did it work this year?
It
Because I
worked
was
fantastic.
not there. Okay, good.
And you know why it worked? Because I wasn't holding the button.
Oh,
Ah,
I delegated. I learned to delegate. So this
That's-
time I was actually able to speak, not have to worry about turning stuff on, and it was thoroughly checked out. I didn't even prep. If I prep it, it's going to screw up, guarantee it.
there was good tradition going there that
Absolutely.
I wouldn't like with
Absolutely.
Rocky. So,
But that turned out really well, too. We had a lot of people show up. for
yeah,
that.
It was
we were there
packed.
for the parade, but then I had to leave. I didn't get to stay.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of people. A lot of people. And I saw you're trying to get a little podcast going.
Oh, I do have a
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah.
oh, I didn't know that.
Tell us about that.
It's when I have time to be able to do it. Our next guest will actually be the three mayors, so it'll be three of
Oh,
us
the
sitting
three
around
mayors.
talking. I enjoy this so much. You actually gave me the idea. Here's the thing. last night we had a public meeting talking about town business, what's going on. We made 2 major zoning changes to 2 classifications of zoning. So if you're zoned core commercial or you're zoned manufactured homes,
That's
it's important because that affects a lot of people. Nobody shows up. And I'm a firm believer in the more people know and understand their local government, the better they
Sure.
are.
Yeah.
I explain stuff a lot of times on social media, but if somebody can tune in and hear what their local elected officials have to say, that's extremely important.
Yeah.
So we got the podcast going. I'm trying to remember the name of it. Do you remember the name? It's on Spotify.
It's like something and something, right?
Small
Is it-
town. Small town. Big
You don't even
spirits.
remember
USA?
it?
I don't.
What's going on? I know it's like more than one thing. I
It
haven't
is.
listened to it yet,
But it's a lot of fun.
I imagine it is pretty good.
So we've had Blake on. We've had
If you've
several
had
folks
Blake on, I mean, there
Blake
you go.
Blake
That's-
makes everything good.
Yeah. We had him on for our peanut butter tasting show. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
We got to get him back on. And we got to get Rick Sanders on too.
Yep.
And Smithwick.
Yep.
We got to get these guys
So
on.
I'll probably
But now
see-
it'll seem like we're copying Rocky.
Yeah, I know.
podcast.
I'm copying you. I don't have quite the setup you guys have, but
Well,
when I try to think about topics that people will be interested in hearing about, and a lot of these topics are complicated. They can't be summed up in a paragraph on social media
Mm-hmm.
or even a page. And I don't have time to write a page on stuff. I'd rather sit down and talk about it and get the information out best. That's a real easy way to do that, and people can listen while they're driving to work or going
Whenever.
about their day.
yeah, whenever.
I love podcasts. I listen to them all the time.
Yeah, really cool, really cool. Do we want to go to Zach? real quick?
He's on. He should be on there.
He's
Zach.
on. That's
I hope he's
hello,
got-
Zach.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, okay. We're running kind of behind here today, so you're early in the show. But that's
Well,
but
that
that's
don't
good.
surprise me.
We had to go to you. We have to because we haven't had you on since you were in here live a couple of months ago because of the phone
well-
issues. So we're glad you're back. How you been?
Been good, man. Been good. Well, it's amazing how you get the phones to work when you pay the bill, isn't it?
Well, that's Holly's department. Yeah,
Or the construction company doesn't cut it 4 times.
yeah.
Yeah, I know. Just been doing good. Just had just life and just everyday life, and I'll have a 6-year-old on Thursday.
Oh, congratulations.
So Carson will be 6 on Thursday, and not really much. We talked about earlier. Not really much going on in sports. The world's going to end because Dabo Swinney finally used the portal, and we all knew. Well, not we all, but I knew the reason why he didn't use it. You just go look at the Luke Ferrelli situation.
Right, right.
It's nothing but bag chasing now, and I understand you have to compete. I know you have to use the portal. I know that in order to compete this day and age in football, you have to use the portal. But there's a reason why Dabo Swinney tried to do it the right way. And it was working for a little while, and now you see why. You can't just text a kid after he's got his things in class and then decides he's going to move. Let's say Holly hired you, okay, you're sitting there doing your job. One of the jobs that you interviewed for, same thing, offers you more money.
I'm out of
You
here.
tell her, I'm gone. I mean, that's the same situation.
Someone gives me $1 million. You better believe
And
it.
Dabo didn't mince any words with it
That's
either. Did he?
right.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, no, he didn't. But you don't want. Dabo's got the saying all in, and when I want people that want to be there. I mean, like T.J. Parker at the Senior Bowl, he's absolutely tearing it up at the Senior Bowl. I didn't see that T.J. Parker at Clemson this year. I didn't. I'll just be honest with you. But I guess if I was 18 years old and somebody offered me $1 million instead of $100,000, I would probably leave too, because in his defense, he's 18, 19 years old, and he's probably got his parents all over him, and who knows? There's always his side, her side, and the truth.
No, it sounded like he was trying to, withstand the push and was going to stay, and then they added the second year with another $1 million, and that was too much to turn down.
And you really don't
Yeah.
blame him. I mean, he's a kid.
He's a kid. That's what we're saying.
I mean,
How many people get a chance in their lives to
Yeah,
make $1 million?
yeah.
I mean, it's
And-
besides
and-
Rockey here.
and clearly the portal, something's not right. Right? I mean, something's
Oh, yeah,
not
there's
right.
no rules. I mean, that they
And-
could do that.
Well-
I mean, the
well,
portal was still
now-
open.
well,
Right.
Well, I don't have a problem with. I've always used this example before the portal ever opened up. If I'm a high school quarterback and I'm the best player in the country, and Clemson's looking at me for a backup walk-on position, but Oregon out west is giving me a full ride scholarship, I'm the starter next year, I'm going to go to Oregon because I don't have to sit behind this guy at Clemson. And even though I'm 30 minutes away, sit behind the guy at Clemson, wondering if I'm ever going to get to play. There's going to be guys coming up behind me, and I'm going to have to pay for school. So I'm going to go where potential is, where I can show what I have. I've always used that as an example. I don't have a problem with the portal. What I do have a problem with is the NIL and these people that can transfer. We got people transferring 6, 7, 8 times.
Yeah.
And I mean, thankfully now the COVID year's out of the picture where you get an extra year. But maybe there was one quarterback, TJ Finley. I forgot where he's at now. He's at his 5th school now. I just think if you're going to transfer more than once, you need to sit out a year. And that's the way it used to be till all this portal mess opened up.
Right.
Well, something's going to have to change. I
Yeah.
mean, something
yeah, and
is
I
going to
think,
have
well,
to.
now you see
It's just professional
Dabo had
sports
come out
now.
and said that, and
Yeah.
now Fresno State has had issues with Ole Miss too. So we're hoping that maybe, and that's what he was basically saying. He called him out, hoping that other coaches, because he said, I've had coaches contacting me every day, they're getting tampered with, but they're too scared to stand up for it. Now maybe that Dabo has, it's going to open up like a wildfire, and we may see a change. I think we will. You know, they talked about expanding the playoffs for years, and I know this is a different type of subject, but they talked about expanding the playoffs for years. We had the 4-team for, let's see, for 10 years. 10 years. Okay, now they're talking about expanding it to 16 or 24. I don't think it'll be 10 years, but maybe the NCAA will get a hold of this and we'll see some changes. And I mean, it's going on in basketball too. It's going on everywhere. I'm thankful for it because Clemson basketball is succeeding because of the portal. I mean, you know, Brad Brownell would not be at Clemson still if it was not for the transfer portal. He wouldn't. And that's the truth.
Mm-hmm. And Indiana wouldn't have won a national championship.
Right. Because, see, they had no 5-stars on that team. No 5-stars on that team. None. It was 3 and 4 stars. And they were all from, as a matter of fact, I know his coaching staff, and I believe most of the players were from James Madison. They followed him over there.
But, yeah, you're right. It is kind of a mess in college sports right now. But
It is. Yeah, there's really not much really to talk about, but really that going on unless you're, you know, me and you, we watch Braves and Phillies and give each other a hard time, but I don't know if I'll be able to watch the Braves after all the debacle with the TV
FanDuel
situation. They took it off of they put it on FanDuel last year.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm reading where they're trying to figure something else out. So
yeah, the other teams that are on FanDuel are all going somewhere else, but the Braves are getting their own like app or something. So it'll be something else you'll have to buy to watch them on.
Yeah. So, but anyway, hopefully call in next time. There'll be a little bit more. Clemson baseball kicks off this weekend. Clemson softball's having a scrimmage, or they're playing Furman on Tuesday. I think I'm gonna try to go catch that. So, but other than that, there's really nothing. There's really nothing else to talk.
Well, I have to ask you what you thought of the Royal Rumble.
I've seen Roman Reigns winning it for sure.
A lot of people did. He was, yeah.
I do want to say if you've got Netflix and any wrestling fans out there and you're not watching the WWE Unreal,
yeah,
it's
that's
very, very
cool.
interesting.
Very cool.
Because the second episode, I've watched the whole first season, and the second episode of the second season, there's 5 episodes on each, I believe. is like when when R-Truth come back, because they released him, when he come back, there was only a certain amount of people that knew. When John Cena turned heel, there was only certain people that knew. One of the cameramen knew. I don't think Michael Cole. So that was kind of neat to figure out that, hey, not everybody gets surprised around here. So that was kind of neat. It's very, very interesting. If you want to know the behind the scenes type stuff, it's very, very interesting. Just a show to watch out there.
Yeah, just
and
they're pulling back the curtain
not
a little
sport.
bit.
Yeah. Not sports related. If you want to know about shows on Netflix, All Her Fault and His and Hers.
Yeah, both of those are good.
That.
Seen them both. Yeah,
They're really good.
I don't know All Her
The
Fault.
plot-
yeah, that's pretty good.
All right, down.
All Her Fault
Yeah, I
is
gotta
good,
jot that
but
down.
His or Hers, the man,
twists in there were
it's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. So, well, y'all take care.
All right, you
I will
too.
talk
Say
you
hi to
next
Tiffany.
time. All right.
All right, see
All
you.
right, I will. See you.
Bye bye. All right, Zach. Again, normally he would be on later in the show. Didn't want to bust into Rocky's segment there, but we started late.
Bust away.
Not blaming anybody, but we're not going to take any breaks. We're just going to keep talking. So, all right. You mentioned some of the things that are going on in Williamston. We had the snow day. We've got a lot of other things that people are talking about, including writing letters and such for wanting movement on that Ingalls thing.
Oh my word! Yeah.
And
So,
wanting movement on the Walmart thing. And the
Walmart thing never was a thing.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
that was really, yeah, you're right.
Ingalls was a thing.
Ingalls
Yeah.
was
It still is a thing.
Yeah, it still is.
Matter of fact, I've talked with them as recently as a couple days ago when I served them notice that they had to clean up the property.
Yeah.
And that's not the first time, right?
I have never pressed them to clean up the property. But here's the thing. We have ordinances in place. We're a municipality. Those ordinances says there's a standard that has to be kept. You can't leave trees down. You can't have trash blowing all over other people's yards from your property. A lot of different issues we had. You can't have unsecured buildings. They had the many warehouses that were wide open. Vagrants had done piled, trash up in it, and the building, the whole site was pretty much unsecured. And so I served them notice. If you're not going to build on it, I'm willing to work with you if you're going to build on it in the next 6 months. And it didn't fit their 6-month time frame, so I met with them on site. They're going to have to tear down some of the structures that are have gone too far. The outdoor garden area, the patio, I guess you'd call it Ace Hardware. There's no roof on it. It's gone. So they've been up there the past 2 weeks cleaning up that site. And
I'm surprised you haven't got hit with, they're doing something.
Well, I told them to go low key. So
Okay.
there's no Ingalls truck out there. It's actually a contractor for Ingalls, and they're there. They will be doing some demo. And I did put that out publicly so people would know.
Okay.
They're not starting. They're getting compliance with our ordinances, and they're still again they're planning to build. It's just not right this minute.
Right.
You have to keep in mind. A lot of people don't know this. When they first bought the property, they announced. I didn't announce. They announced on their social media, "Hey, Williamston, we're coming." Well, I tagged them back in that and reminded them they deleted the post. But I've got screenshots. They obviously they got the public backlash from Williamston residents. They felt that they were sold a bill of goods, and a lot of people think that the mayor goes, "We'll take one of those and one of those, but not one of these." And that's not the way it works. You know that. Most reasonable people know that. Did Williamston, myself in particular, help facilitate that deal so that they were able to do that? I absolutely did. I make no qualms about it. The reason we did that building had been empty for over 20 years. So we did everything within our power to get a grocery store. COVID hit, drove construction prices way up. So they held off for all of their construction held off. And then a little storm called Helene hit.
Yeah.
And what a lot of people don't know is that Ingalls is self-insured. Whenever it takes out their distribution center and 4 stores, that's a big hit for a relatively small company, a regional company. I think they deal mainly North Carolina, South Carolina, maybe Georgia. So they took a big hit with that. They're still rebuilding the 4 stores that were completely demolished from Helene. So we're not on their radar right this very minute. The good news is that they do still plan to come. That's their plan. They didn't buy the property just to hold on to and sit. But they are going to have to maintain it, while we're in limbo.
Yeah.
Which might give them just a tad bit of incentive.
Well, and that's the other thing too. I've offered any type of incentive that's needed, whether it be if they qualify for a fee in lieu of. I'm more than happy. I know school districts don't like that, but whatever we need to do. A lot of people don't understand the fee in lieu of taxes
Right.
either.
Right.
If you take a piece of farmland that somebody's got listed as agriculture and they're paying $15 a year on 50 acres in taxes, that's not beneficial to the school either.
That's true.
It's not beneficial to the town. But if you have somebody that's coming and willing to open up a strip mall or something like that, and they get a fee in lieu of taxes because they spend $5 or $6 million, a couple things happens. You get the employment goes up, so you got place for people to go work. Then you have that tax base. It may be foregone for a period of time, but something is coming there. The school districts, they
And
get that
quality of
money on there.
life.
And the quality of life.
Right.
And I will tell you that I would forego taxes on the building if I could, or rebate the taxes back for a period of time, in the form of a fee in lieu of, if that's what they need, to be able to sweeten that deal, make them come. That's not the issue for them. It's just getting their 4 stores open back up that were damaged. That's their
I
priority.
just saw a news story on that from the Asheville station.
I didn't realize they were self-insured.
I didn't either.
When you have 4 stores in their entire distribution center,
Yeah, that's a chunk.
that's a big, and not to mention all the waste that went with the food that was in the distribution center.
Oh, well, and all the waste in the stores.
Sure.
Just think about think about our stores. We have power out for 7-8 days.
Yep.
All your freezer, all your refrigerator,
We worry
all
about
that
losing,
stuff.
$10, $15, $20,000 worth of food. They lost probably several million dollars worth of food.
Probably in
Or
each
more.
store,
Right.
not to mention the distribution center. So,
Yeah.
So there you go, everybody. Rocky's trying.
That's the
He's
story.
doing his best.
Doing all I can. That's why
up to
the
Ingles.
next guy
Yeah.
or gal who steps in maybe can take that next level.
Yeah.
Just
3 more years will be
invite me to
another
the-
update.
Just invite me to the ribbon cut is all I ask.
Speaking of ribbon cuttings, there's been quite a few in Williamston as far as small businesses
We've
getting
actually got
done.
a couple coming up. You've got Royals resale this week, this Thursday, I think. Please don't quote me on that. But we've got 2 new businesses opening up. There's one beside the Royals resale is kind of like a Mac bid,
okay.
but not. But similar concept. I haven't been there yet, so I don't know a whole bunch about it. And then I did stop in today.
And where are they located?
Somewhere on Greenville Drive.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I haven't been there yet.
Okay.
But I did go to, I can't remember the name of it, but it's right beside the B&R between B&R and Deals Galore. It used to be just like a thrift shop. That
That's
was
what I
just,
thought it was.
just a junk shop. Like you had to step over stuff. I hate to say that about
They're not
businesses in
there
town.
anymore.
No.
Okay.
So now it's more of a, if you're familiar with these antiques things where you have booths,
Oh, yeah.
and so it's a really, really neat place.
So I
stopped by
could
there
come
today.
and sell my crafts. I
I
rent
think
a
they're
little
booked,
booth
but
type
yes,
thing.
you could. That's the
That's the premise.
principle. Yep. And they had some really, really unique products there. Matter of fact, I almost bought a nice cigar ashtray in there today. I like anything tobacco. That's just things I like, whether it be display cases, ashtrays, lighters, those type of things. That's things I go for.
Yeah, you can go to the Envision Williamston site has all the ribbon cuttings, right?
Yep, they've got all the ribbon cuttings
if
there.
you
They're
go on there-
posted. I got emails about it today, and they keep up with my calendar, so it alerts me and lets me know where I need to be at what time. And they didn't put this on the calendar day. You actually sent me an e-vi. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're still late. Anyway, tell us about the trail project that's going on and tie in the Veterans Park Bridge.
Sure. So there's two trail projects. We received a ARC grant that was a 50-50 match to extend the trail from Veterans Park across William Street and down back behind Saratoga Oaks, the new subdivision that's going in.
Yes.
By the way, if you haven't been there,
It's beautiful.
gorgeous.
It is nice.
It's beautiful.
This is
You would never
very
know it's
first-
there.
No.
It's in very close proximity to Mineral Spring Park, which
Yeah.
is the
Yeah.
nation's first or second oldest public park in the whole entire nation. With
There's
that
sidewalks.
that property belonged to the city. So we ended up making a deal. We're a partnership with them. So every home they sell, the city gets a portion of those proceeds back. But what we did was we purchased that property so that we'd be able to dictate and go above and beyond because we recognize the significance of it being that close proximity to Mineral Spring Park. And we'd like to create something, I would like to create something unique to Williamston. It's the first subdivision with public sidewalks, curb and gutter, a mulch trail system, street lights throughout, and also a 20 public parking place parking lot, so that you can get out there, park, walk the trail, go to McDonald's
In that subdivision.
in that subdivision.
Oh, I didn't know
and they
that.
paid for it.
How cool is that?
We know growth is coming. We welcome growth, but we want it to be quality growth.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want somebody coming and sticking 100 track homes up and in and out the door.
And those homes are beautiful.
They are absolutely
And they're not
gorgeous.
teeny tiny lots.
No, they're not.
They're
I
a
don't,
little
I don't
bit
know
bigger.
who did their interior decorating. They've got 2 homes there, 3 actually, that are upfitted now with beds and unbelievably beautiful. So I'm confident those will sell very, very quickly. So
What's the range on those?
you don't even want to know.
Well.
They told me originally it was going to be like $350.
I was gonna say,
and
wasn't
that
it
sounds like
up
a lot of money
300s?
these days.
Yeah.
They're probably going to be, I would say, the low end $350 to on up.
So these
Oh,
are
wow.
nice
Nice
luxury
homes.
homes. Yeah.
Everything's expensive these
Yeah, it
days.
is.
But they're not teeny tiny lots
Right.
either.
Yeah.
So extended that trail, that has been completed. The problem is I can't have a ribbon cutting and really enjoy all that trail offers because a little storm called Helene decided to wipe out our Veterans Park Bridge. So now it's sitting kind of cattywampus because the piles that are old telephone poles that are driven into the bedrock shifted during that storm. So we had to shut that bridge down. And I've been trying to go through the FEMA process. I don't have several $100,000 to build a bridge right this minute. And ultimately, FEMA, that's what they're there for, is to come through and try to. They're from the government. They're here to help, right? It's been my experience that's probably a 3-year process.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm not waiting 3 years. I have an obligation as the mayor of the town to remedy, especially when something's a potential safety hazard. And
Sure.
if someone were to go over our barricades, get on the bridge, a child or something like that, then I think we bear some responsibility in doing that. So I've told FEMA to basically kick rocks. And so I'm getting bids now from crane companies to pick that bridge up, set it to the side, and we're going to form abutments on either side, concrete abutments. We're going to set the bridge back on and open it back up. Call it a temporary measure to save it, because in truth, we're one big rainstorm away from that bridge being in the creek. And that's going to cost a whole lot more money, a lot more delays. So expect some movement to happen on that in the next month or 2 months. And hopefully have it back open by springtime where people can actually enjoy it. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
another section of the trail that'll be opened up. It's about a quarter mile. And in addition, we came in under budget. So we were able to take the town funds that was appropriated in that grant, reallocate those unused funds, and we're extending from Big Creek Station back toward Palmetto Middle School. Right now it's gravel cul-de-sac. That's probably going to be another 1,800 linear foot, I think, of trail. And they actually started on that today. So we're going to have a fairly expansive trail system by the time it's said and done.
That new subdivision, wouldn't it come through the back of the Veterans Park there?
It will. Yeah,
So
you
the
could
bridge
park-
is going to be important.
That's correct. Yep.
So
And so hopefully we'll have another small bridge, a ped bridge, put in by the builders there that will join, because again, it's right at the back of their property. I think that'd be a big selling point too, that you don't even have to have a car. You can get out, the kids can walk to school safely. If they go attend one of the Palmetto schools, you could walk, go to any of your shops. When Ingalls comes, you could walk to Ingalls safely without having to get in the roadway at all.
yeah, that's cool. Good ideas. Good idea. Good things happening. What about any events that are coming up you want to talk about?
I didn't bring my event list,
Oh boy.
but I think they've got bingo going on this weekend. Matter of fact, I
there's
know
always
they
a
do.
sign out there
Yeah.
for bingo.
I know they do, because this is mine and my wife's 110th wedding anniversary.
110th.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Time
We've been married a
flies,
long
man.
time. And Roberta asked me, she's the Envision Williamston director, asked me would I bring her Saturday to the bingo event whenever I come, and I explained, no ma'am, I will not be there. It's my 110th wedding anniversary, and I can assure you my wife will not be happy if I take her to go play bingo. So
Well, it's been 110. You're probably at that.
she did say that
stage
they
of
had
life.
for one of the prizes a $500 cash award. And I said,
Ah.
if you can guarantee me that I will win that 500,
Oh, yeah, I'll
we'll
be there.
consider it. But otherwise,
An appearance fee.
yeah, an appearance fee. Otherwise, I will not. I hate to miss it. It's actually a really good time. They have, I think last time they had 300 and something people there.
Wow,
That's a lot of people playing
That is
bingo.
a lot.
that is a lot.
I
Bingo's
remember
always
back in
fun.
the old days when the old ladies would have an oxygen mask and a cigarette, and they'd take their oxygen mask off, smoke that cigarette, throw their oxygen mask back on. was good times.
Yeah, yeah. Speaking of businesses, the Tractor Supply seems to be coming along.
Dude, they're moving fast.
Yeah.
They are.
They
When's
they're not
expected
wasting
opening?
time. They haven't told me yet.
Okay.
I
I would assume sometime this year or next year.
It'll be this year.
It will
No, it'll probably be in the next couple months, I would think. They're moving really fast.
Great. It's springtime, yeah.
Same thing with Spinks. Spinks is
I was
coming.
going to ask you
yes.
about that.
They bought the property
I
there
love
at the
their
corner
chicken.
Yeah, that is good.
I can't wait. They have not that we don't have great restaurants.
No, we do.
But they've
It's
got
good to
really,
have a
really good
variety.
chicken.
They really
Yeah,
do have
they're
good
known
chicken.
for that.
And-
Have they broken ground there? I haven't been by there. No.
So they just
Couple
the
weeks.
permits, the site plan and permit reviews or plan reviews was completed today, as a matter
Okay.
of fact. That's on the city side and the county. I think there's one more permit they got to have with DOT, and one of the things that we required them to do is put sidewalks out front, and DOT came back and said, no, we don't want any more sidewalks. So that's in truth, that's why I was late today. I was in heated conversation with Department of Transportation, the good old South Carolina Department of Transportation. They said they don't need more sidewalks to maintain. I'm like, you haven't maintained a sidewalk in the town of Williamston as long as I've been mayor. We blow them off. We do everything for them. What are you
Right.
talking about? So Greenville,
And they don't reimburse you for that.
Greenville, correct. Greenville Drive, if you were to look at that particular area, it is a high LMI number. You know what LMI is? Low to moderate income. You know what that means? That means there's a lot of people that walk.
Walking.
They
Yeah.
walk.
That's
They don't
right.
have transportation. And so it's a great thoroughfare. You got plenty of shoulder. We tried to determine how the city could fund it ourselves, and there's just no good way that we could come up with the number one. We don't own that right away. It's not
Right.
It's easy for me to go.
Let's
not
do
my
it.
problem.
Right.
It's DOT's problem.
Right.
However, if we can remedy it, and we were going to try to remedy that by ordinance, in that because we know that area is going to be developed between Tractor Supply and Spinks along Greenville Drive. We were going to require any developer, if they wish to develop the land, they got to put sidewalks in. It meets DOT standards, and DOT has told them no.
So I just don't get
We'll,
that.
we'll see. We'll see how that works out for them. But that's the initial conversation.
Very interesting. You know what? We are going to take a quick break because we've been talking for a while. But I want to talk to you about the Winter Olympics coming up and just see where your interests lie with that. And a couple other little things that have hit the news before we go. We're talking to Rockey Burgess. He's the mayor of Williamston, and he's
everywhere.
What can I say? He's everywhere. You see him everywhere. He's putting on costumes these days. He's sliding down hills. He's falling in front of his office. He's on video everywhere, as a good mayor should. And as you've heard, he's doing good things for the people of Williamston. We'll be right back in just a moment. And we're back on the Boone Show on My Pulse Radio. Glad to be with you and glad to have as our guest the mayor of Williamston, Rockey Burgess. And let's talk some sports. speaking of hockey, Olympics, all that kind of stuff, you guys had a big hockey night, the town of Williamston, up at the Swamp Rabbits in
We
Greenville.
did. We actually had Williamston night with the Swamp Rabbits about 2 weeks ago. Gave us a chance to come together as a community, break bread, watch a great hockey game. I don't know if you've watched the Swamp Rabbits recently, but they the past couple games I've been to is really good. On Williamston night, they won by 1 point, like right at the final seconds left on the clock. It was phenomenal. Great time. We were able to honor and recognize some of our local educators. Jason McCauley was there. Our superintendent was there. Seth Young, Dr. Young.
Did you go out on the ice and do anything?
No, I did not go out on the ice. Thank God. You've seen how I do it on ice. We don't need that in front of thousands of people. So they had the Williamston logo up on the Jumbotron all night. We were able to honor Mike Copeland, who's a good friend of mine. Mike is 70-something years old. He was in Vietnam, got his leg blown off in Vietnam, Purple Heart. Just a rock star of a guy. Was able to honor him in front of thousands of people. Our ROTC program was able to be there at Palmetto High School. They did the presentation of the colors. We had a young lady from Palmetto High School do the national anthem. And the Palmetto ROTC folks were able to sell the Chuckapucks. Are you familiar
Oh,
with
yeah,
Chuckapucks?
yeah.
And so they were the benefactor of the money raised for the Chuckapucks. So
That's
and,
neat.
And our town employees got to come for free, and they got to eat dinner, and we all got to sit together and had a really, really
How
good time.
awesome is that?
Really, really good time.
That is cool. And I used to work for the Greenville Growl back in the day.
I still have I got a hockey puck from the Greenville Growl. You
Yeah,
gotta be careful
my
how you say
son.
that.
Yeah, my son has a couple of those too. One of them with the bite taken out of it.
Yep.
Does it have the?
That's the one
yeah.
I got. Got the dog on it.
Yep. And my mom had passed away recently. We went up to her house to get some stuff, and she still had in the trunk of her car a Greenville Growl umbrella.
Nice.
So that's
What did you do?
30
Let me
years
guess. You were
old.
an announcer.
Well, they also had arena football there at the time. I was the
I remember
arena
that.
football's announcer and the Greenville Growl's PR and media relations. It was fun. It was a great job.
Yeah.
You don't get paid much to do that, but
Yeah.
it was fun. I'm used to jobs where
So another cool thing, we were able to get used to jobs that don't pay much is fun.
I mean, my parents always got on my case. What two things are you interested in, son? Teaching and radio. Yeah, great choices there, bud. Going right to the top.
So we got to have Mike Copeland go down to the locker room and read off the. I didn't realize this. I don't know how that works, but the players don't even know who's starting.
Right.
And so the coach handed him it, and he was able to read off, give him some words of encouragement down in the locker room. It was great night.
Yeah, that's fun when they do that in the locker room and all that. All right, so the Winter Olympics are starting this week. Were you aware? Does anyone care anymore?
We had that.
Yes, they start this weekend, I think.
No,
Yes,
that was
well,
that
it
was
started
Sunday.
last weekend.
Oh, last weekend.
They
That was
just
Sunday.
They just
missed
didn't
it.
do the opening ceremony yet.
We've already done
The
that.
snow, they've already done the snow.
I guess when you go head first, I always get mixed up between the skeleton and the luge, because the skeleton is when you're head 1st on the sled, and they go 100
Fast.
miles an hour.
Yes.
And the luge is when you're laying all the way back.
But you go fast too.
And you were somewhere in between.
Yeah, our Olympics are done.
He was the starfish. He was coming down
That's
with the lead. But that helped you, I think.
I don't know. I had the
I think
legs
you-
spread and the feet out, ready to put the brakes on if I needed to.
But it seemed to spread out, the weight balance on that, so that you went further than everybody else.
Further and faster. But I had a
Yeah.
good pusher. I don't know who was
Oh,
pushing
I didn't
me, but
see the
somebody pushed
beginning.
me. Yeah.
I just saw you flying down there, and unfortunately the landing. You would say he didn't stick the landing.
It was not a
But
pretty landing.
The Winter Olympics are generally not as popular in the U.S. because everybody really gets into the Summer Olympics and all the team sports and all that. What do you like in the Winter Olympics? What do you follow?
Can I be perfectly honest?
You don't follow anything?
I don't watch TV.
Oh.
If I
Yeah.
do, it's something about history or something like that.
Yeah. Well, this
I'm
is
too
only every
busy. I got
4
too many
years.
things.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Maybe in a couple years after I get rid of this.
Yeah,
major
3
job.
more years. Then the next Olympics.
2
the
years
next
and 11
Winter
months.
Olympics.
Maybe I can watch it. Where
Yeah.
will it be at?
It's in Milan.
This year it's
Italy.
in Milan.
Yeah. So
Have you been to Italy?
I have not. I've not
I
been
want to
overseas.
go. I have a whole bunch of
Have you
relatives
been?
No.
who
That's where Wendy
love
wants to
Italy.
I've never been.
She
I've
swears
always
she's
wanted to go.
Italian. I don't think she's Italian.
It's the food. I'm
Yeah,
a
yeah.
foodie.
Good
Me
places
too.
to eat.
Hey,
Always.
France is fantastic.
Yeah. I
wanna
took
go
her to
there
France
too.
a couple years ago, unbelievably good
I want to
food.
go there too.
But the snottiest people you've
Yeah,
ever
that's
met
what
in
I've
your
heard,
life.
too.
Like,
Yeah.
they're terrible people.
But Italy, great people, great food.
Well, that's what I want.
And all these little villages to visit. And yeah, it's a cool thing.
Now, Hannah, my daughter-in-law, she worked for Charleston Food and Wine, the magazine.
Yeah.
And so she studied abroad in Italy for a year. So she can write you a dissertation about Italy.
Oh, wow.
And their food and their wine and all that good stuff.
Well, our chef here, he's studied in
Yes, and they went
Italy. Just this past summer, or was
2
it summer
summers
before?
ago. Him and
For,
Peyton.
for a couple
and his
weeks.
son. Yeah.
That was great.
They just took off backpacking, just
Yeah.
the 2 of them.
Awesome. I'd love to go sometime.
Me too.
But anyway, in the Olympics this year, there is one new sport. You should have tried this the other day.
Snowboarding.
It's called, no, they already got that. Ski mountaineering, where athletes race up and down mountain courses on skis, including sections on foot. So you'll
it's
like,
kinda like a triathlon.
run for part of it, put the skis on, ski. I don't know what it even looks like, but that's a new sport in this year's Olympics. Do I care? I don't know. But since it's a new thing, maybe I'll watch it, just like that lady that was breakdancing at the Summer Olympics the last time, remember?
Yes. Yes.
Of course, I only saw that because they kept making memes about it. But
Is Snoop Dogg doing some?
I don't know. I hope
and
so.
Martha, they're doing some.
I hope so. But
commentary.
I won't
Them-
watch much of that
those are
either.
two. How do you
It
get
is
How did-
hysterical.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched them?
a little bit?
Oh my
hilarious.
gosh,
A
it is
little bit.
hysterical. And then
How do they get together? I mean, both of them's been to prison. Other than that, I can't
Yeah.
think of.
Yes, they have all these common interests.
Also, who's the comedian that did the Olympics, the Summer Olympics commentary?
I have no idea.
Gosh, he was hysterical.
But the Winter Olympics usually get low ratings on TV, but they're expecting higher ratings this year. The last time the Winter Olympics were in Beijing, and
Yeah.
it did not get good ratings at all. It was like 11.7%.
The People's Republic of China might have been censoring it or something.
Nobody wanted to watch it. But this one, they're hoping for better. I have no idea of anybody who's on any team for Team USA. I watch the hockey. That's pretty much it. And been a hockey fan in the Olympics since, of course, 1980, when that was the year when they beat the Russians in the Cold War and upset them, and the Miracle on Ice and all that. And I've always liked hockey, but that's all I'm really going to watch. My mom always used to watch the figure skating. I think hockey and figure skating are the two biggest things, but all this other stuff, really don't care. But you can get a lot of it nowadays. You can watch just about anything because it's all on the streaming as well as the networks. So they've always got something on. And it all starts this week. And hopefully their opening ceremonies are better than the ones in Paris a couple of years ago.
Kevin Hart.
Oh, Kevin Hart.
That's who did
he's
it.
kind of funny
He's
too.
hysterical.
He's
Yeah.
funny too. So let's talk about one more thing because we don't have a show for a couple of weeks. And we got to give Rocky's opinion on this before we go. Valentine's Day is also coming up, as well as your 110th anniversary. What actual day is the 110th anniversary?
Saturday.
This Saturday?
Which is what what's the date?
The 7th.
Okay, you do remember that.
Come
Okay.
on, don't put
Good.
him on the spot like that.
That was
Yeah, don't do
close. That was close. Wendy might be listening.
I forgot her birthday one time.
Oh gosh. So you've got is her birthday anywhere near this time of year?
Actually, I'm so sorry. It's not my anniversary. What am I thinking? It's actually her birthday Saturday.
Oh boy.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
Students who will be
Can-
editing this show,
we go
let's
back and
let's
change
go
this?
back.
Please
and,
edit that show.
I
Holy
hope
cow.
Wendy's not listening.
So I
He's
did
been
forget her
talking
birthday
about
one year.
the anniversary
And
for
I was running the
10
sound
minutes.
system at church, and the preacher like it comes up on the board.
That's
Wendy's
a big
birthday,
difference.
and this is like 3 days later. I show up to church on Sunday, and it says, "And happy birthday, Sister Wendy Burgess." And I was like, I looked. She looked back at me, was giving me that look, and I went, "Oh, my
no.
goodness!"
So
Hope it's not
when is your
110th
anniversary?
August 30th, 1997. See,
Okay.
it's been 110 years,
Rocky.
y'all. Cut me some slack.
Well,
But her birthday's February 7th, 1975. Thank you very much. Want her social too?
no, but I want you to stay out of trouble. I mean,
I'm
Yeah.
afraid it's too late for that.
Yeah.
you're going to be with
Hey,
Wendy,
it's been too late 20 years ago.
with Wendy. You're going to be in as much trouble as
See, I tried
Palmetto
to get
was
her to
at
come here with me
graduation.
tonight. She was busy working. She could have corrected me on the spot. It would've
I'm
been no
sure
problem.
she would have,
would've.
too.
Yeah. I mean,
So it's her birthday this weekend.
It is her birthday.
Okay, so you got to
well,
figure
happy
that
birthday
out.
to her.
Okay,
And
well-
then a week later, you got Valentine's Day.
Yeah, well, I kind of just merge them in together.
Yeah,
See, she
well,
does the
see-
same
Do
thing
you?
for me.
No. You need to
Listen,
separate.
I am
that.
born December the 28th. She kind of merges Christmas, my birthday, and one.
That is a bad birthday.
It is a terrible birthday.
Well, I've
You
got
need to
all
have a
three
half
of them.
birthday. Like you need to celebrate half birthday instead of your birthday.
Yeah, it
every
never
year.
works out that way. Everybody
Like
gives me
July-
something. This is for
That's
birthday.
way
and
too
Christmas.
July
confusing.
28th instead of December.
He can't even remember one date, let alone
Well,
a half date.
You're true. That's true.
I mean, with me, I've got everything with my wife all together. March
but I will
3rd's
tell
a
you-
birthday. We've got Valentine's coming up in a
Yep.
couple of weeks, and an anniversary March 14th.
I will tell you
All
how
within
we'll
a
start the
month.
day.
How
Wendy don't know it yet, and
Well,
she's
she
not
may.
going to listen anyway. I'm safe. What? Pretty sure she's too busy. She works all the time. I know it's heartbreaking. But
It is.
so my daughter-in-law went to a massage someplace real swanky with that cucumber water, whatever that is, and so she has booked us a couples massage for early Saturday morning. So we'll be doing that first, and then who knows what that'll
Good.
lead to.
I hope she didn't give you the deep tissue massage.
Oh yeah, that's the one I like.
You like that?
Oh, yeah.
I've seen people
Yeah.
scream
Oh,
when
I
they
love
Last
get
time
that.
I did, I had a big German lady. Like when I say big, like she probably 6'50". She's a big gal. And and listen, she got in and she got deep. Like my eyes were watering.
Oh.
You know, when you lay in there, your nose starts running and just all kind of bad things happen. She worked me over good.
Well, that does sound like
you
fun.
need to take her to a head spa.
A head spa?
I've always wanted to do it, and I haven't done it. It's where they like massage your head and they wash your hair and face and all
I
of
don't
that.
know about all that.
Oh yeah, she would love it. I promise
Okay.
she would love it.
Okay, maybe we'll try that next
There's
time.
one in Greenville. It's not. It's not. And there's one in Anderson too.
Have you ever heard Urban Nirvana?
That's where I go.
So that was one of them. I got a masseuse named Tim one time. It did turn out real well. We'll talk about it off the air. I'll tell you this. It's a hilarious story. I don't do guys rubbing on me. I'm
Okay.
sorry. It's a no.
Me neither. No,
Yeah.
not very comfortable
I was in
with that.
full-fledged panic mode.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, we'll skip that.
So, anyways, you merge birthday and Valentine together.
No, I really don't.
Okay.
I mean, I'd like to.
I don't know
just
what
kinda
he's
get it over
saying
in one
anymore
thing.
because he was talking for 10 minutes about his anniversary when it's her birthday.
Yeah,
Because
I know,
our
it's just-
So I don't know if
anniversary.
he even knows what he does anymore.
It was an important event in our lives. Okay.
Okay,
There you go.
there you go.
So
Is
our
that what you
anni-
say to Wendy? Let's celebrate an important event in our lives.
I'm sitting here thinking how I'm gonna return that anniversary card. To be honest with you,
There you go. Just keep it.
the Dollar Tree. I don't know if he'll take them back.
So our anniversary is 4 days after Valentine's Day. So, and we're always at the school board conference during our anniversary. So it's never like we never do anything. We always just go out to dinner and that's it because we're down at the conference.
Yep.
So it's just one of those things. So,
So you don't skip it 1 year?
no, no. And no, we don't. And my husband is like the least romantic person you've ever met in your entire life.
Have you never met me? You
think
need to talk
he's
to my
proven-
wife.
he's
Like,
proven.
I'm
After
proven.
you said our anniversary this weekend, it's really her birthday. You and Robbie may be on that same.
we're on the same level.
length.
Yeah.
So
So, yeah. So, we always ask for recommendations, okay, for places to eat.
Yep.
So, if you're going out for Valentine's, where do you take your wife? For Valentine's, not her birthday.
It all
or
depends. I'm the least
anniversary.
romantic guy you can think of.
So, yeah.
So
If
I'm a
I'm
husband.
feeling romantic and I actually think about it ahead of time and plan ahead of time instead of just doing things off the cuff like I normally do, probably Hall's Chop House. That's one of
Oh,
my
that's a
favorites.
great
yeah,
choice.
good
Yeah.
choice.
But if I forget, and Wendy happens to remind, today's our special day, and I'm like, yeah, it is. Sorry. Believe it or not, locally, if you want to go locally, have you been to Lollipops yet and had one of their subs?
Their subs
I
are
have not.
delicious.
Unbelievable.
They are very
Subs,
good.
though? I
Yes.
just keep thinking about ice
Yep,
cream.
yep.
Well, they have
got
ice cream too.
But they're really good
Their
subs.
subs are good. Their boar's head too.
Boar's
Oh,
Head.
that's
Yeah.
good stuff. That's like
They,
Publix.
they make their. I don't know that they make their own bread, but they have somebody make their bread.
It's
and bring
very
it in.
good.
It's not just like go
Yeah.
to Food Line and buy a loaf of bread
Yeah.
or hoagie.
I've
Whatever
been
you
looking
want
for a
to
place
I
to go
agree.
to lunch.
Just really
I agree, and it's not ridiculously expensive, and you can call it in.
Yep, and
Okay.
they'll even drive it to you if they're not too busy. I've never had them do that.
Yeah,
Well,
really
that's
nice.
good to know.
Yeah.
I didn't
So
know.
they're
They
really
had
good
soaps.
stuff. And
Not long
I
ago.
think they're expanding out the soups too. And I think Wicked Licks is doing soups as well.
I think Wicked is, but I haven't been there
I
yet.
haven't been there to try the
I've
soups.
had their ice cream, but
Ice cream's
nothing
very
other than
good.
that.
Yeah, very good. My wife had that. Everybody's going lavender now.
I know the lavender
The
is
lavender is in like the new spring Starbucks things coming
Yeah.
out. And
good. Cotton Duck.
I have no
and
idea what you're talking about.
lavender flavor. I don't either.
So
but she gets
Cotton
lavender
Duck-
flavor ice cream.
Cotton Duck in West Pelzer.
They got really.
They
good
have
food,
a
too.
lavender lemonade that's phenomenal. It's probably my favorite thing. You need to try
Lavender.
it. Please don't.
It's a
Bobby,
color.
We
makes
just
a
got a
good
bed
one.
spray of lavender or something. She sprays the bed.
Yeah,
on
yeah. It's a
occasion.
spray.
It
It's a
is. It's a
scent, but
scent.
now it's a taste
Supposedly
to
it's
it.
supposed to
herb.
make you
Yeah.
sleep well or something.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hmm.
Try the lavender lemonade. It's worth it.
all right. A
That
lot,
Cotton
of
Duck.
suggestions here.
Yeah.
Where would you go on your Valentine's thing, Holly?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
If Robbie was romantic.
Well, he's not. So, I do like Halls.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
do
me
like
too.
Halls.
So
That's
we do.
where I would go locally.
My company does the fire alarm there,
Mm-hmm.
and it was going off like they had to evacuate the building. People standing outside, and it was driving them nuts. So we did an emergency call up there. This has been a year or so ago, and I always forget to get reservations. I don't have time to plan my life, let alone what I'm gonna have for dinner tonight. So I said I'm gonna take Wendy up there. So I went up there, and I didn't realize you had to have reservations. Like, yeah, no, sir, you're not.
Yeah.
You got to make reservations. I was, but you got to hit your table back over there, overlooking the river. I'll take that one for two. No, sir, that's not the way this works. I said, do you remember that loud, obnoxious racket that was going on? I'm the guy that stopped that. I can make that happen. And he said, right this way, sir.
You know they have a happy hour menu at their bar.
I did not.
Yes, and it's very, very reasonable.
The
and
problem
it's
is,
delicious.
being the mayor, I have to be respectful. I can never sit at the bar. Like I got an imaged up hole.
Well, you can sit outside.
I'm just kidding. I ain't kidding.
You can sit outside. You don't have
Listen.
to frequent the bar. You can just order the food.
About a year ago, I actually went into the Town and Country. Now, you want to talk about a bar. Yeah, the Town and Country. TNC?
Yeah.
Yeah. I went in there and shot a little pool with the boys and celebrating Mike Simpson's birthday from Ace Hardware.
Yeah, I know, Mike.
About 2 in the morning, he's like, let's go to Town and Country. I said, I am not going into that place.
Country.
I
didn't
ended
even
up
realize
there.
it was
Had a really good time. Enjoyed ourselves. We didn't get any
I
bar
drive by
fights.
there. I didn't realize it was a bar. I should have.
Now it's a prominent place. The mayor has been there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go.
They got your autograph
For the
picture
first,
on the
I was
wall
scared to
and all
death somebody's going to be a bar fight or
Mm-hmm.
something. It's outside in the county.
that. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of recommendations, any entertainment you would like to recommend? Have you
Town and Country's
binged
real
anything?
entertaining. but
Well,
no,
besides
that.
I mean, I know you say you don't have time to watch TV and all that stuff,
Entertainment.
but are there any
Like TV
books,
entertainment or going
books,
somewhere?
TV, movies, anything like that? Shows?
Go somewhere?
Yeah.
I highly recommend St. Pete Country Music Fest. in
Oh
St.
yeah, I saw
Petersburg.
that on
Oh, yeah,
your
yeah, yeah.
post.
I
You've
did
been
see
down there before,
I
right?
have. They just released their lineup this year.
Is that when you're out in the boat and everything?
We had a yacht out there.
Yeah.
We got out there and sit on the yacht and watch the concert. We had backstage. I had my camper backstage. Got to hang out with.
That's right.
Were you working?
Kind of. I was there in case the network went down. I could help them with that.
Backstage
case.
in case the
Just
network
I was
goes
an
in.
in case guy.
Right on the beach.
Yep. Got to hang out with Red Clay Strays.
Yeah, like that.
That was pretty cool. They're a really, really good band.
Yeah.
And what you see them on stage and performing, that's exactly how they are in person.
Oh,
And
wow.
you're bringing them to the Freedom Fest.
They-
thing?
they'll- yeah. This year, I will say, this year our Freedom Fest will be June the 28th, not July 4th.
Oh, June.
June the 28th.
Okay.
And the reason for that is you have to have town employees. You got to have staff there to make things happen.
Mm-hmm.
If they're there, I'm asking them to take their 4th of July, they spend with their family.
Yeah.
And I got to pay them double time.
Yep.
And have you ever booked an artist at a major date like that? They don't want to be there either.
Sure.
And so it's triple the cost for everything's triple. So in order to make it affordable, we did up our budget this year, and I'm pretty confident it's going to be a one for the books, but it
Good.
will be on June the 28th.
Okay.
I
We haven't
think
released the
I'm actually
lineup yet.
gonna be able to go.
We're still finishing that up.
Yeah, that's good.
Very
I've
cool.
heard good things about it. I've always been out of town visiting family, but this year I think we're going
June the
week
28th.
after. So
Yeah, there you go.
There we
Come
go.
join us.
all right, so that about wraps it up. We've done it. We've gotten through a show. Rocky, I hope you've answered a bunch of questions
I
that
have.
people
I've
have out there.
as usual, I enjoyed it. Always good to get
I
information
don't
out
think
to
your
the
wife
public.
enjoyed it, but
Probably she don't know.
at least we figured out
Here's
when
not
her
gonna tell her.
birthday is and anniversary, and now we can tell you,
There you
so
go.
you don't get confused. But thanks for joining us, for all you do for
Absolutely.
the community. How's the foundation doing?
The foundation's doing really well. We got a golf tournament coming up in April, so looking forward to that. Last year we were able to help, I think, 22 kids with Christmas. This year I think we're going to do a scholarship. Will be one of the things we do for a local Palmetto High School student. Maybe
I
even
just
a
think
couple of
that's
them.
so cool.
The thing is, I know that I'm not going to live forever, and I'd like that legacy to live on somehow, some way. And if that's the way to be able to do it, that's what we want to do.
Yeah, very
I
cool.
think it's so cool.
We
How-
provided electric blankets to several elderly folks who were at home over not holidays, but during the snow days to help keep them warm. Because I don't know if your heat pump is struggling. My heat pump's been
Yeah,
struggling.
mine was.
Wake up and it's 60 degrees in the house instead of the comfortable 70.
Yep.
It's a little chilly for them.
How can people help you out with that? Donate or?
We
Or
do
do you just
fundraisers,
do
and
the
that's the
events?
best way.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, if you want to drop a check off, we're more than happy to take that. 100% of the money goes back into the community in some way, shape, form, or fashion. We have nobody on staff, nobody on payroll. Hannah is my daughter-in-law. She's our executive director. She handles all those type things for HR. It doesn't cost us anything. The only thing we pay for is the accountant to handle keeping the 501c3 up, making sure that money's being deposited where it needs to be, and we're using the money as we say we wanted to use in our mission statement. But any of our fundraisers, you can follow us at the Burgess Family Foundation on social media. You'll see all of our events coming up. We usually have an oyster roast. I did a Brunswick stew just off the cuff, raised about $1,500. We were able to
Really?
pick up several
Oh,
more
wow.
students, several more kids this year for Christmas as a result of that. So
Yeah,
I
do
enjoy
that
cooking.
again because I want to get some next
It's
time.
really,
I
really
couldn't
good.
make
Yeah.
it over to get
Got
it this
lots
time.
of people come back for thirds and fourths.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Well, again, thank you for joining us.
My pleasure.
We'll see you around. Holly, thanks for coming in. Haven't seen you for a
Absolutely.
while. So good to have you here. We're off for 3 weeks, and then we have another show. But then at that point, we have like 10 in a row. So we'll be getting some more people on. Rocky, let us know if there's other people we need to tell.
We need
their
to get the new
stories.
mayors
We need to
on.
get the
I
mayors
want to invite
on.
you to come to my podcast.
I'll be happy to. It'd be fun.
awesome.
Yeah,
Maybe you can moderate between the three mayors. That'd be real cool.
that would be cool.
Yep.
It
It'd
would.
be fun. All right, guys, that's it. Thanks for listening, watching The Boone Show. And if you have any questions, comments, want to sponsor any of that stuff, just email me, jboone@mypulseradio.com.